Happy 2023 Amazing Thrive Students team. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, a great New Year. First on this GroupMe, I just found out the other day I was with Jory and she's like, yeah, didn't you see so-and-so's GroupMe? And I was like, what? No, and I showed her my GroupMe was, the last message I got was, couple weeks ago, last Wednesday that we were doing Thrive Students, and nothing was updating since then. So I wasn't being a grumpy Grinch. I wasn't not being celebratory. I just literally, nothing was coming through on my GroupMe. So wasn't meaning to ignore y'all if you thought that. Anyway, my GroupMe is up to date. We're with it, and we're moving on. So I wanted to share just a couple wins as we wrap up 2022. Y'all, you make a difference. We had, in 2022, at Thrive Students, just at Thrive Students, I'm not talking about Thrive Church in general, just Thrive Students, 184 first-time students. 184 first-time students walk through the doors for the very first time. And then, get this, y'all, we had, in 2022, the amount of student salvations is 215. 215 students that are going to be with God forever and ever and ever. 215 students that experienced and encountered Jesus for the very first time. So y'all, it's just the beginning. It is just the beginning. We see Thrive Students reaching 500 salvations every single year. And we're almost halfway, like last year was almost halfway there. This is just the beginning. We also ended 2022 with our largest event night with 95 students. Y'all, that is incredible. So my expectation for 2023 is over the moon, out of the roof. I don't even know that it's large. It is large. I'm so expectant for 2023, and it's here. It is here. It's the week of first crew night for 2023. So let's do this. Our students are still on Christmas break this week, and here's my thing. I think that they might be starting to get antsy. We had Ethan and Carson here today, and they are antsy. They're ready to do something. So I want to rally our students together, bring them in, let them know, hey, if you're bored, Christmas break's ending, come join us. It's going to be a great, great month. We are starting a series called Number 1 in 23, and it's a playoff of the numbers 1, 2, 3, and it's talking about putting God first as number 1 for 2023. So Number 1 in 23 is the series that we are starting this Wednesday. I'm super excited to bring a message for that and really expectant for what God's going to do in our students' hearts, our students' lives, and in us as a team during this year. So hey, I'm going to include some content for a text to send to your students. I also updated the roster with I think there's 17 first-time students from our December event night. So I updated the rosters. Just an FYI, if you didn't know this, on the very last cell in the column in the roster, it says when they were a first-time student. I started that in like October, I think. So you'll see if they were a first-time student, a couple weeks ago or whatever. It's in the column T, I think. If you scroll over, you'll see if they were a first-time student. If you're like, who's this? I don't know this person. Scroll over, check it out. Anyway, I'm super excited. I will send more information for what we're doing as a team, the experience order, all that jazz in a bit. But for right now, I just wanted to get y'all started, put you on mission. Let's gather those students and let's pray over an expectant 2023. Love y'all. See you Wednesday.